What is up? Make yourself known in the chat, and please tell me, is my audio working? Can you hear me? Sinister, what up, Phil? How you doing? I'm out here grinding at work. Yeah, you're working? I am quarantined, so I'm hanging out. It is early morning, drinking my coffee. Hey, Brian and Wendy. What's going on? I might do some horror trivia. Just thought I'd come on here and see who's awake, see who's stuck at home quarantined. It's been over 2 weeks since I have worked. But yeah, if we get enough people in here watching, I have this, you all know this, Trivial Pursuit Horror Edition. So I'll ask a few questions on that and see who gets it. What's up, Daryl? Good morning. I'm drinking my coffee. You'll probably watch Rec later. Nice. I like Rec. I have the box set somewhere. I actually like all 4 Rec films. Part 1 obviously is my favorite, but they're good movies. What's everybody else saying? You've heard good things? Yeah. Yeah, the first Rec is a lot of fun. Part 2 is a continuation of Part 1, and it's a lot of fun. Part 3 is kind of a prequel to Part 1 to find out how it all started. Oh, you love the shirt? Yeah. Friday 2. That came in Fright Crate. Bunny the Killer Thing in a bit. Yeah, it's fun. I guess it's getting close to Easter. What, Easter's this weekend? Next weekend? Hell yeah, Daryl. Bunny the Killer Thing. And y'all can all hear me okay? My mic is working good, obviously. Good. Thank you, Brian. So we have 5 people watching. Welcome to live Hangout. It's going to start your Easter week viewing. Yeah, I always do Critters 2. Critters Part 2 takes place in Easter, and you have that crazy scene at the church with the guy dressed as the Easter Bunny and the critters get into a suit. You have a bunch of bunny-themed horror, yeah. There's a bunny scene in the movie Holidays. Modern horror, I just watched The Hunt and The Invisible Man. I liked them both. Invisible Man was but I really like The Hunt, so if you can watch The Hunt, it's definitely worth your time. In my opinion. Welcome 6 people watching. Finally got around to Dr. Sleep. Yeah, I really liked Dr. Sleep. I've watched it a few times. Cub is amazing. Yep, you watched that. It sucks that there's not an English dub of Cub, but I mean, it's not a lot of reading with the subtitles, but yeah. So who is it at the end of Cub? Is it the original Cub or is it the new Cub? Who lived and who died? That's what you got to figure out. Personally, I think it's the new Cub. And he's going to take over. But yeah, awesome movie. The way it's filmed in the woods really reminiscent of like the Friday the 13th movies. The whole time I was watching it for the first time, I was like, this kind of reminds me of like a Friday the 13th movie. Awesome tree fort. Yeah, why can't we have a tree fort like that? I want a tree fort. So yeah, I know there's not a lot of you in here, but I can ask a few of these questions and see. And I'm gonna ask the easy ones and the hard ones. So it's gonna be whoever's quickest with their fingers for some of these because they're pretty easy. What mutated insects threaten humanity in the movie Them? Mutated insects in the movie Them. What are the insects? Brian gets it. It is ants. This is a very easy one. The two detectives in Seven are played by Brad Pitt and what other actor? Carter gets it. What's up, Stony? Stony in with a second answer, just a second too late. Sinister gets it. Morgan Freeman is correct. What actor played the title character in Jacob's Ladder? And this is 1990. The actor that played Jacob in Jacob's Ladder, what's his name? Anybody? Jacob's Ladder? It rhymes with hey Google, what's the answer to Phil's question? Oh, Stony, I love you. It rhymes with rim bobbins. Tim Robbins, Sinister Syndrome gets it. Stony right after it. Very good. Stony, you gonna do a live stream with some art today? Yeah, you've got me in the background. What geometric shape is a reoccurring motif in The Void? What shape is The Void? Sinister gets it. Triangle. 80,000 bonus points to Sinister Syndrome. Bonus points. Who directed The Birds? You shouldn't have to ask Google for this one. It's common knowledge. Who directed The Birds? Award-winning Lord Pigman, what's up, buddy? You're a big fan of my channel? Thanks, man. Alfred Hitch, Sinister Syndrome. How many masked strangers attacked the couple in The Strangers? How many strangers are in The Strangers? Three. Sinister Syndrome. 20,000 bonus points. Bonus points! In The Omen, what is the birthmark possessed by the Antichrist? What birthmark does Damien the baby have? Award-winning Lord Pigman gets it. 666. 80,000 bonus points. This is so easy. The vengeful spirit in Ju-on the Grudge has what color hair? What's the hair color of the kid in Ju-on the Grudge? First one that gets it, 1,000 bonus points. Thousand bonus points. What color is the Grudge hair? Somebody has to get it. Y'all know the Grudge. Take a guess. Brown is wrong, Josh. What's up, Josh? But you're very close, Josh. It's another B word, but it's not blonde. First one that types it in wins. It is not blue. It is not ginger. I think y'all are fucking with me now. It's black. What real-life magician played the magician in Terror Train? I can see you. Did you say black earlier? Sorry, buddy. What real-life magician played the magician in Terror Train? This guy also had like a lot of TV specials back in the 80s. This certain magician. What magician plays the magician in Terror Train? What's up, Terry? Sinister Syndrome gets it. David Copperfield. Yeah, Stony, you got it too. You guessed Copperfield. It is David Copperfield. Played the magician. I can't remember if he lives or dies in Terror Train, but I love the movie Terror Train, one of my all-time favorites. If you don't have Terror Train in your collection, you need to get it immediately. So what? You want to see? What do you guys want to see? Anything in my collection? Do you guys want me to show off some figures, or what do you guys want? Want to pencil up the nose? Pencil up the nose. Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff. Q's reviews. Yeah, I went live. I'm bored on quarantine. I have a lot of figures. Leatherface stuff. It's a nice NECA Texas Chainsaw Massacre original bust. This is from NECA. It is resin. I got a low number, 27 of 1500. Love the skulls around the base. And you have the pretty lady mask in there at the back. Yeah, Lord Pigman, this is a nice one. The face sculpt, I can never really show it off good on camera, but really, really good face sculpt. So yeah, that is the original TCM NECA bust. And then this is from Gentle Giant. This is from TCM2. Alright, Sinister. This is TCM2. Sideshow collectible figure, 200 of them made. Once again, you have kind of the sewn together skin base there. What's up, K-Dog? You see the skin face on the base there. But really nice detail, like I said before, this is Gentle Giant. And this is limited to 1,000, and I have 245. If you can see that there. So that is Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 from Gentle Giant, limited to 1,000 pieces. Yeah, the skin base is nice. All made of resin. I like that you can see the face, that there's a face kind of stitched in there. Maybe a hand there. Yeah, a hand. Some bones sticking out. It's pretty sweet. What's up, D-Meeks? Thanks for tuning in. I'll show this guy. This is Freddy sitting in the chair. What's up, Brad? Thanks for tuning in, man. So that is Freddy sitting in the chair. This is Gentle Giant. My favorite Buster figure you own. I'll show you that right after this one. Yeah, and it's got a big base on it. It's limited to 1,500, and once again I have a low number, 175. Everybody loves K-Dog. So yeah, really nice detail on this statue. But my favorite Buster figure I own in my entire collection is that one. This is Gentle Giant yet again. This is Jason sitting on the bed with a teddy bear. This was from a deleted scene in Freddy vs. Jason. As you can see, the machetes going through Freddy's hat there. And then inside the bed, you have Freddy's claw coming out. And this is really, really limited, guys. This is, I have number 124 of 350. So there was only 350 of these made. Where'd I get them? I got this initial release, I believe, from Entertainment Earth for $129. And I've seen these go for up to $2,000 on eBay. So yeah, it's a pretty expensive one now. But that is my favorite piece in my collection. Being that it's Jason, my favorite horror character from a franchise, and being that it is only limited to 350, and it's just so freaking awesome. I love it. A Heath Ledger Joker statue. Thanks, Q. Oh, it has the number on the bottom? Yeah, that's awesome. Good thing you checked. Always check your numbers. This is a rare one. Just, this is Soda Toys Jeepers Creepers 2. 3723 of 6,000. That's pretty good, man. That is Jeepers Creepers 2. What's up, Christian? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Stuck at home on quarantine, so I thought I'd just do a quick live. Yeah, you love that one. Underrated franchise, in my opinion. Partly due to the whole director thing, but this is another fun one. The Cinema of Fear Texas Chainsaw Massacre screen grabs. This is the black and white variant. So I like these screen grabs. I have pretty much all of them now. There's the Nancy in the bed and the Jason at the bottom of the lake. Yeah, the screen grabs. Where's my Jason? This is out of package, but this is Jason and Tommy Jarvis at the bottom of Camp Crystal Lake at the end of part 6. And a lot of times when these are open, the bubbles, the water bubbles are broke off. What shirt? It is a Friday the 13th part 2 shirt. You got Sackhead Jason, you got Ginny, Pamela Voorhees head. You got the guy in the wheelchair with the hatchet in his face. You have Unmasked Jason and then Sackhead Jason. Yeah, I have quite a few horror t-shirts. Show you guys this. This is pretty cool. The Pillar of Souls from the Hellraiser movies. Love this thing. This, you actually collected 6 figures, Hellraiser figures, and each figure came with kind of a, I think it's like a thick rubber, but it weighs a ton when it's together. I nailed it together. Nice, K-Dog. That's awesome. Message me anytime, buddy. So that is the Pillar of Souls from the Hellraiser movies. You got Pinhead there. So that's pretty cool. So what's everybody doing today? Is anyone else quarantined, or are you all working, or what's going on, man? Y'all stuck at home like me? Sinister, you're working, yep. I am stuck on quarantine. I've actually been, what I've been watching is I've been going through the 1988 to 1990 series called Monsters. So I'm on the last disc of season 1, and there's 3 seasons. So show us some of your artwork. Like, what do you mean, my artwork? So I got 2 of these. Yeah, Sinister. Get some on the weekend. So since I had 2 of these, this is the Pazuzu, Demon Pazuzu from The Exorcist. So I did do a paint on the second one to turn it into more realistic Demon Pazuzu. And what these actually are they are planchettes for Ouija board. So yeah, that's before and after. These are from Cryptocurium. And then here's a Sam that I made out of clay. Little Sam figure that I made out of clay. So that is my little clay Sam figure. And the stick to the lollipop's actually a toothpick. And then I painted and spray glossed everything. And it's got his little butt flap there. I love how shiny the spray gloss makes them. So I made that. Don't really, I made, so I bought a magnet that was, missing comments here. Was it hard to do? Well, not really. Clay's pretty easy to work with. Thanks, Stony. So I was at a con and I bought the clown from Terrifier magnet. So I took a cast of his Terrifier and then made my own. So I just basically I molded his magnet and then I put resin into the mold and made my own and painted it. Turned out pretty good. The original's over there on the magnet board. But yeah, just a nice little Terrifier. And then I just actually I think I painted the back black. But yeah, nice little Terrifier. And then I did do a cast of the face of a Jason figure unmasked. Terrifier, yeah, you love it. You just watched it last night. That's awesome. So I took a mold of a Jason figure and unmasked Jason figure, but I haven't painted it yet. So it's just still the kind of yellow resin. This is the, what's it called? It's over there on my shelf. What is it called? Milliput. So that's just Milliput kind of resin. Ace of 8 horror character. What do you want me to paint next? Dracula or Wolfman? Wolfman. So that is an unmasked Jason. I may paint that at some point if I get bored. I still need to kind of Dremel around the edges and kind of clean it up a little bit. Might make his scar a little deeper on his forehead there. I can show you some of my prints if you like the artwork. Wolfman it is. That's a Thing print. This is Battle Bros. We got Beetlejuice and a signed nurse from Silent Hill. Her signature is right there. So this is just my book of prints and autographs. We have Tuesday Night and the Ring Girl autograph. So that's Tuesday Night's autograph, I believe. And the Ring Girl. We got Amityville Horror autograph and Exorcist print. We have a George A. Romero print, which I love. And then this is the saxophonist autograph from the Lost Boys. Tim Capella. This is Pool Party Massacre, signed by, I think, the director and producer. And then Jason from Part 1 print. I believe it's signed by the artist. Yeah, the saxophone player, Tim Capone. Or Capello, sorry. Tim Capello. We have a Pennywise print, which is limited to 1,000. And we have a Chucky print. Sinister, when I paint my clay figures and stuff like that, I just get my paint at the dollar store. It's the acrylic paint at the dollar store. And it works just fine. This is Miko Hughes' autograph from Pet Sematary. And then the guy that played the unmasked Michael Myers in that one scene in Halloween. So there's Miko Hughes' autograph from Pet Sematary and unmasked Michael Myers from Halloween. And yeah, by the way, guys, I see 6 people watching and 3 thumbs up. Thank you so much for smashing that like button. But if the other 3 in the chat want to hit that like button, that would be amazing. It helps out my channel a lot, guys. This is a black and white print of Freddy vs. Jason and the colorized version, which is an awesome print. So the black and white was limited to 250 and the colored 1500. This is Night of Something Strange and Nathan Basil from Night of Something Strange, autographed by the director, and then Nathan Basil from, oh, y'all know. Y'all know the Nathan Basil movie. I'm drawing a mind fart. That's a Killer Clown print that I got from Craig. And then Andy Barkley, Adam Vincent from Child's Play signature. Psycho Seb, join to watch some cool signatures. This is a Exorcist print and Return of the Living Dead, signed by Spider. I did like the new Pet Cemetery. It was okay. Most of my prints I get from like Fright Crate and trade boxes. There's a Demon's ticket replica. Exorcist Eileen Dietz, who did the voice of the Demon. And then an Ed Gale, who played Chucky in Child's Play 1 and 2. In the scenes where you see Chucky running through the kitchen and stuff like that, it was Ed Gale in the costume. We have an Adam Green signature for Hatchet, and then a cool various horror print there. So there's Adam Green. And then you have a Critter, Candyman, Chucky, Jason, Leatherface. Got an alien in there. This is Mrs. Voorhees in Freddy vs. Jason and Georgie from the It remake. That is Georgie's signature in red there from the It remake. Just some randoms. You have Shelley's autograph from Evil Dead. And a random Exorcist print, and then a signed Circus of the Dead card there. And yeah, those are all my prints. Here's a Evil Dead 2 deer head that I'm working on. So basically I bought a $3 at Dollarama deer head. Did I like the Evil Dead remake? Yeah, I love it. So then it was silver, so, and the antlers were kind of up here, like this. So I dremeled off the antlers, re-glued it. You smashed the hell out of the light button. Thanks, buddy. Re-glued the antlers so they're kind of like coming forward. And then it hangs on the plaque like that. And then the mouth on the deer head when I bought it was closed. So I dremeled, yeah, this is the laughing deer head, yeah. I dremeled the mouth open, repositioned the jaw, glued it back into place. I sculpted the tongue and the teeth out of clay. But there's still a lot of work to do on this one. I want to put some Sculpey on the eyebrows of the deer, kind of build up the eyebrows here and make it look more movie accurate. So just take a little bit of the Sculpey and sculpt some thicker eyebrows up here and then repaint. And then I have to do a black wash. I want to add some goo to the tongue and maybe some, take a glue gun and make the glue drip down look like saliva. And then I'm going to pop it on a plaque and spray gloss the whole thing. So basically, if I use this, it'll look like that. If you can see that. And then he's like, so for $3 at the dollar store for this deer head, and I mean, I basically had all the other stuff that I used for this, so this cost me $3. Pretty cheap, fun little craft. So I need to... It was about 6 months since I've worked on it, so that's kind of how my creative process goes. I work on something for a while and have unfinished projects, if that makes sense. Yeah, $3 at the dollar store, Q. Can't go wrong. Dremel the mouth open, Dremel the antlers off, re-glue them into position. And the antlers were hollow when I dremeled through it. It was hollow. So I had to take clay and kind of make an elbow out of the clay and put the clay into the head and put the antler on the clay and kind of let it harden. And then once that was done, I glued it all into place and sculpted the clay kind of around the joint to make it all good. But you can hardly tell the seam. Like you can see the bubble right there of the clay on the two where the joint is. But I think it blended in pretty well. And I mean, after you touch it up with paint, it's pretty good. Pretty good deer head. Evil deer head from Evil Dead 2. Did you guys all see my Sleepwalkers bust that I got? This thing is freaking massive and it's so heavy. That is the Sleepwalkers bust. Charles Brady from Sleepwalkers. It is German, so it says Schlafwandler, which is Sleepwalkers in German. But yeah, this thing is massive. It's got to weigh more than 10 pounds. In the video I did a video on this Q, that's why I asked if you'd seen it or not. There is a unboxing video on my channel where I unbox this from probably about a week ago, so if you just go back in my channel and then the Blu-ray slips in there. And then my other new video that's current are the two Fright Rags Trick or Treat masks, which are pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, so that that's 45 minutes that I've been live streaming for, guys, and I really appreciate you hanging out with me and spending some of your morning with me. I am in quarantine, so I'm kind of bored. But I am going to go right now and kind of start my day. I really want to finish off Season 1 of Monsters. So I appreciate all you guys watching, and I love you all. And to all my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. You are awesome. Smash that like button and enjoy your day. Stay safe out there, everyone. That's my time. Thanks for yours. Have a great day, guys. Peace.